Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another live of Wednesdays. Sorry, guys, my bangs are really messy, so I'm to contain them. There we go. Now it's much better. Okay, so happy Wild Wednesdays, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed your 4th of July. I know we did. We did family cookout, and we also had our little cousins stay over for the night, which was really cool. So, yeah. Ava just walked in my room. Hold on. Say hi. Hi. Okay. So, it is another Wild Wednesday. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I'm early. Whoops. But, so, this week.
What time is it?
It's only 9. Now it's 10 o'clock. Okay, so I only started a few minutes early. That's fine.
Yeah.
So, we did a wonderful thing of 4th of July. We had a wonderful 4th of July, just spending time with our friends and family. We had a wonderful game night on the 4th of July. It was me, my cousins, and my uncle, like family time that was really fun. So, yeah. And then we did do, what else did we do? So we did family time. We watched old home movies, which was really fun. And like we like getting to do that stuff because, it kind of keeps us the way we should with our family. Oh, this is a photo Ainsley made me when I had my surgery. And then this is something that my cousin made me for my birthday. It says, "Every positive thought is a silent prayer that will change your life." So that was always really cool. I hope you guys did have an amazing 4th of July. This week's cover is da 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 da. I feel really good. Put You First is a 10 out of 10. Thank you guys for liking the video and supporting it. So this week's video is Turn It Back One Call. So I did a one call video before. It was Unglued I did before. So this week is Turn It Back One Call. One Call was one of my favorite bands when I was younger. Unfortunately, they're not together anymore. But I did love doing that song. It was always fun because Unglued is, you're emotional, you're sad with it. Unglued, turn it back, you're excited, you're turning it back to, the when, you think of the person. Here, I'll play it for you guys, actually. Bonuses of having YouTube music. I actually did get asked, am I ever going to do another Blink-182 cover? The answer is maybe. Give me 1 second. One call. So, for all that do not know, Unglued is... This is Unglued. So see, it's kind of a slower melody kind of thing. So that's Unglued. And then this is the one that is Friday's video. Sorry about our relationship with you. The crazy kind of love we was in that. Every day we go hand. If you rain on my face, something on my face. So that is this week's song. So Turn It Back is this week. And then next week is God Gave Me You. So I'm going to explain God Gave Me You. I know it's a love song, but we have an amazing PCA. For all that do not know what PCA stands for, it stands for Personal Care Attendant. Basically, she helps me do things that I can't do, like helping me take a shower, helping me, do the littlest task, which is helping me, with going to the bathroom, helping me get dressed, helping me do little things like that. So that's what Brooke does. So I always tell her, God gave me you for the ups and downs. Because literally within her first year of being our PCA, I had 3 surgeries. We've had her for 4 years almost. August makes it 4 years. August 11th makes it 4 years that we've had her. And I've had 5 surgeries within the time that we've had her. And I am so thankful that I do have the PCA I have, because she makes me smile every day, and the little things that she does do makes me smile. And she also took me to go see Jack and Jack, which was awesome to go and do that concert with her. And she's kind of become more like my sister than my PCA. She's still my PCA, but she's kind of become like my big sister, where I can go to her with anything, and she's gonna make me feel like 10 times better. Like when we had to make the decision of, do I do my surgery or not? Because the last time, if y'all have been here for months and years now, you guys have known I've had a surgery every year since I was 16. So for me to do a surgery and having to make a big decision of, do I fix the plate or do I leave it alone? I'm very thankful that I have her, that I can bounce ideas off. So God Gave Me You is definitely only something that I was so broke. Like, God gave me you for the ups and downs. Whenever I'm upset about something, she'll be like, all right, let's go. Like, come on, let's go get all happy and excited. But it's fun. Okay. And then after God Gave Me You, it is Me and You. So this is the Let It Shine cast. So that was kind of fun to do. And then you have Masterpiece, Jessie J. Over it, I'm trying to remember which one over it. Over it is the Chicken Girls cast, which is fun. God Gave Me God Is a Woman. So basically, the next couple tracks that are coming out for July. Yeah, so those are all the July covers. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to read some of your guys' questions off. So first question is, how often do you film? So I always try to pre-film at least for like 2 months, just so that way I don't have to worry about, oh no, I don't have a video this week and I'm really sore, or I'm sick, or I don't feel good. I learned the hard way from not pre-filming. And then I'm like, oh snap, I have no video and there's no way I can get it up on my channel in time. So I learned the hard way to pre-film. Okay. But I usually I try to film on like either a Friday or a Saturday when I don't have my niece Ainsley, because it's a little bit more challenging to film when there's a hyperactive 5-year-old running around the house, so it's kind of hard. So I usually film when Ainsley's not here. Okay. Ooh, this is actually a good question. How is your arm feeling after your surgery? Okay, so I had surgery exactly 3 weeks ago, and it feels so much. I feel a little bit better. It still hurts, but that's because she had to do a lot of work to get the plate out. So I'm going to be sore for a little while, but I'm starting to get back to feeling like normal Haley again. Okay. What is your favorite YouTube cover you've done so far. That I've done recently. Okay. Probably Lady Antebellum cover that I did. That is definitely one of my favorite ones. But I think the one that I just did last Friday, which was Put You First, that was really kind of cool to put out a track like that. So, yeah. Okay. How often do you set up songs? So, how often do I usually set up songs? I usually just play a bunch of tracks, and if I like it, I like it. If not, then oh well, kind of deal. Okay. What are some of the fun games you play on your phone? Okay, so technically I only have 2 games on my phone. Well, 3. I have Song Pop for 1. 2, I have Fruit Ninja. And then I don't know how well you guys can actually see that. I don't think you guys can. It's not focusing. Hold on, maybe if I turn down my brightness a little bit, you guys can see it better. Okay, there we go. Now it's focusing better. Okay, so I have Sims Free Play, Fruit Ninja, and then Song Pop. Those are basically all the games I play. But yeah, so it's always really, really fun. Really fun to go and do stuff like that and get the little things done. Okay, how often do you... Wait, what? How often do you do your art stuff? Okay, so that would be like my sketchbook and stuff. Even being injured... Sorry, y'all. In being injured, I was still doing sketching and little things like that. So that was fun. Okay. Will you ever do another all-time low cover? So if you guys know, I think I did Dear Maria. I either did Dear Maria or Weightless. I can't remember which one I did. Hold on, I can tell you which one. But yes, I do want to do another all-time low cover. I think I did Dear Maria. Hold on, guys, I'm looking. Yeah, I did Dear Maria. So I want to do either Birthday or Love Like War. I feel like that one would be really fun to play with. But yeah, so that's basically what's been going on. We have camping coming up very soon. Soon we go in August, which will be fun. And then I'm really excited because hopefully Ainsley gets her cast off soon. Well, that does not know. Ainsley has a cast on her arm right now because when we went camping in July, Hurricane Ainsley thought it would be a smart idea to go find the biggest hill and go down it. She was more concerned about the doll. Her doll landed like this. This is a stuffed animal that Mom bought me when I had my surgery. So the doll landed like this. And she was concerned that the doll fell. That's what she was more concerned about, is that the doll fell. But this is my stuffed animal. I love him. He's so cool. And he's orange, so he's my favorite color. Okay. So we are going to kind of do a little bit of a know me kind of part of this live stream. Okay. First one is, what is your favorite food? Mac and cheese or bacon burgers? Favorite number? 23, because no one likes you in 23. No, I'm kidding. That is a Blink-182 reference, by the way. Favorite punk band? Ooh, that's kind of hard. Because you have the main. You have All Time Low. You have Blink-182. That's really hard. But favorite concert? Concert you're mostly... Favorite concert you've ever been to? Backstreet Boys. I went to the Never Gone tour when I was like 9. maybe a little bit younger than that. It was 2006, so I was... No, it was 2007, because the album came out in 2006. So I was like... So I was like 8, maybe 9. Yeah, I was either 7 or 9. 7 or 8, I can't remember. But that was my favorite concert, and it was just me and my mom went. We went to the DCU Center in Worcester, and it was just me and my mom. We got to go to the concert, and it was really cool because another one of my favorite bands was the opening act, which was Click 5. I kind of can't get up to reach the photo, but Click 5 was one of my favorite groups when I was little, and so wasn't Backstreet Boys, but Backstreet Boys is still my favorite. But I think going to that concert with my mom, it kind of gave me that time with my mom, which I loved. And it was also, we were both seeing a band that we both liked. My mom is not as much as a Backstreet fan as I am, but she does love Backstreet. Okay. Ooh, what is your favorite Backstreet Boys cover you've done? Ooh, Incomplete, definitely. Because I think that one's kind of a little bit more fun to play with when you can go, incomplete. I think that one's a little bit more fun. Okay. Who is your favorite band now that you're older? I think I'm always gonna go with like the bands I grew up with. So like Backstreet Boys, One Direction, Emblem 3, All Time Low. But I do have to say, thanks to my cousin, I did get into a group called The Maine, and me and my cousin are going to go see them in concert this summer. We're going to go see them in September, and it's really cool because All Time Low is there too. So it's kind of like bringing back our childhood, but also kind of showing like our maturity in it. So it's really cool. I do love The Maine. They are really good, and I really love All Time Low. Ooh, I don't know why I gave myself this question. All Time Low or Blink-182? Why do I torture myself? I don't know. It kind of depends on the day. Like, there's days when all I want to do is play Blink-182. And then there's days when all I want to do is play All Time Low. So it kind of balances out, I guess. Okay. Blink-182, All Time Low, or Simple Creatures? So here's the thing. I kind of get the best of both worlds when it comes to Simple Creatures. Because you have Alex from All Time Low, and then you have Mark from Blink-182 in Simple Creatures. So I kind of get my favorite groups that way. But what is your favorite cover that you've done? Dear Maria, One Little Lie, or I Really Wish I Hated You? I have to go with Simple Creatures, One Little Lie. As much as I did love doing Really Wish I Hated You, Dear Maria, like, those two are completely different. But when it comes to One Little Lie, it was so much fun just to kind of go like, sun in my eyes, to a time bomb, lost myself again. That one was always fun. Okay. Dogs or cats? Dogs. That's all I've had. I've had 2 dogs. I've had 3 dogs, so yeah. Dogs, definitely. Okay. Who is older, me, Sabine, or James? Or Brooke? Brooke is the oldest, even though technically she's not a Manduka. But Brooke is the oldest. And then it goes Sabine, James, me. Brooke technically is not my sibling, but I count her as my sibling. Okay. What's the most exciting thing you do all year? I don't know what the heck I'm joking on. Okay. I don't know, y'all. Okay. So, question is, what is your favorite season? So that means like summer, winter, fall, and autumn. I have to say summer. I have to say summer because you can do more stuff. I don't know what the heck I'm choking on. Okay. Favorite subject when you were in school? Probably art, because I absolutely loved that we got to. I love that we got to do like sketching, and I love that we got to do like different things like that. So, okay. Least favorite subject when you were in school. So, that had to be math. Math, and then my world history. I absolutely hated it. My brother loved it. I hated it. But I'd say my two favorite subjects were either art or health. I liked doing the health. Because I liked getting to do like the little diagram things of like where your bones are. That was always kind of cool. But it was kind of funny because when we did it, I was like, okay, so I've broken this. It was so funny. And my mom's like, okay, broken a lot of bones. We actually don't know how many bones I've actually broken. There's too many to count. How many surgeries do you have to date? So that would be number third. So 3 weeks ago was number 31. Okay. How long? Oh, that's actually a good thing. It's actually a really good question that I don't think I've ever actually answered. How long does it take you to set up for a YouTube video? For lighting, filming, and editing. Because I change the lighting sometimes. Like either I'll use, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see. Hold on. Either I use this big light right here. Wait. Either I use my big light up on my ceiling, or I will use the light on my makeup table that I usually use. And I'll turn it so that way it like faces like the camera, and then it gives me like the light. Or I will do one of these. Best lighting in town. When you can open up your own blinds. That's usually what I do anyway. Okay, hold on. Now I gotta close the blinds because I hate having my blinds open. Okay. So yeah, that's either what I do. I open up my window, or I'll turn my makeup light on, or I'll turn the light on over my head. But yeah, so where do you usually film? My bedroom. It just kind of depends on which spot in my room I want to do. Either I'll do it up on my bureau, or I'll set the camera up on my bureau, or I'll stick it on the kick plate to my wheelchair, or I'll stick it up on my table that my computer sits on whenever I do live streams. So that's usually what I do, y'all. Okay. Who came up with the name? So, who came up with your YouTube channel name? So, it is literally just my name. But, my best friend Nathaniel, well, my brother's best friend Nathaniel, helped me make my YouTube channel because I said I wanted to do YouTube. And I was like, okay, you know what? Look, I want to start a YouTube channel. So we set me up a YouTube channel. My parents' rule was school has to come first before I can do anything on YouTube. So I was only posting like once in a great while. I wasn't posting like every day like I am now. I wasn't posting every Friday like I am now. I would post like here and there. And then we started doing like random videos where I would post like, okay, I did it here, but I want to post again, so I would do it like a day after. But yeah, so that was always really cool. Okay. Why did you come up with the idea to start doing live stream? So when I got a computer, I got my first computer about a year and a half ago. Actually, no, a year ago I got my first computer. And it had the ability, you could go live. And I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should do it like every Wednesday. Originally, it was going to be every Monday. But then I was like, nah, like, that's too long for people to be like, oh my God, like, there's no in between. Like, she's talking about the covers, but it's like more than like a few days away. So I talked to my friend Christian, who is very supportive of my channel. And he's like, how about you do it on Wednesdays? He's like, because then you can talk about the videos and be like, okay, this Friday, and it's only one day away from your actual video being posted. So I was like, okay. And I did my first live stream on a Wednesday, and it got really good reviews on it. And then I was like, okay, I want to name it something. I don't want to just keep doing, hey, it's another live stream, woohoo. So I have a poster on my wall that says Wild Child. And my mom came up with the name, how about Wild Wednesdays? Because you never know if Ainsley's going to come on and be normal or if she's going to come on here and be a goofball. So we started calling it Wild Wednesdays. And I was like, oh, yay. Like, my mom actually put on the calendar first Wild Wednesday of the year. And it was so funny because my dad's like, what the heck is Wild Wednesday? And I was like, oh, Dad, that's what we named like my live streams now. And he's like, oh, I like that. He's like, I was just going to call it Crazy Wednesdays. But one day I had a doctor's appointment on a Wednesday. So if I have a doctor's appointment on a Wednesday, I always do my live stream on a Tuesday. I just swap it one day before the actual live stream day. And I remember I was like, so do I call it Crazy Tuesdays or do I keep Wild Wednesdays? Or do I call it Wild Tuesdays? And it didn't really sound funny, so we called it Crazy Tuesdays. So if I ever swap out a live stream for a Tuesday, it's called Crazy Tuesdays instead of Wild Wednesdays. It's kind of funny. I came up with Crazy Tuesdays, but my mom came up with Wild Wednesday. Will you ever make a poster that says Wild Wednesday and put it behind you? Probably could. Probably could just make a thing and then just stick it right here and says, Wild Wednesdays, comment, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. No, okay. No, but I probably will make something that says Wild Wednesdays and keep it behind me. How often do you change your location per live stream? Not that often. I always either sit on my bed because I'm closer to the router that way, or I will sit up on my recliner because then I'm even closer to the router. But if I do it out in the kitchen, it's usually because my mom's going to be in the live stream. What was one video you were most proud of that you actually directed? So there is one video that I'm not actually in on the channel, and it is called Rare Disease Day. Go check out that video because that has my mom in it, and it has Brooke in it, so you guys will get to see Brooke. You guys have heard her voice, but you guys have never actually seen her. She won't go in the live streams. Okay. What is the hardest thing about having your bone condition and being a YouTuber? So there are other YouTubers that have my condition. Like there's, why can I not remember his name right now? It's going to kill me that I cannot remember. I'll figure it out later and I'll let you guys know. But there is another YouTuber that does have my condition, and he does like video games and things like that. And he did a day in the life with his condition. And it is literally the most hardest thing in the world to not be changed because of our condition. But my mom has always done an amazing thing by never treating us kids differently. Because my siblings are average height and I am not. I'm a little person. So my siblings, have gotten treated the exact same way I have. My parents have never treated us differently from each other. And I think that's something that sometimes I feel like people are like, oh my God, like, why don't you like treat her different than your other two kids? And I think that's why I didn't know I was a little person when I was younger, because my parents never treated us differently. They always treated us like I was average height, or, it kind of works that I do have two average height siblings, because, when I did need help, I could ask them. So it worked. Okay. How hard is it to be a little person and to also have OI together? So, because of my form of osteogenesis imperfecta, I am a little person. So I'm only 3'8", 3'10" if I have Nikes on. But it depends on what side of Nikes I have on. If I have my Air ones on, I'm 3'10". If I have my regular Nikes on, I'm only 3'9". But without shoes on, I'm only 3'8". And it's so funny because Brooke made my day one day. She goes, Haley, you're 3'11", right? I was like, no, but thank you for making me feel like I am. Because it's awesome. Like, I think my siblings forget how tall I really am until they're like, oh, snap, you can't reach that. Thanks. But my siblings are always really helpful with anything. Like, my brother, thankfully, my brother has a car that, my brother is very helpful with always remembering the step stool for me to get in and out of the cars. Thankfully, Brooke has a car that I don't need a step stool for, but my brother does. Or my brother will help me by picking me up and putting me in the car in case if we forgot the step stool. So it is a lot of work, but my siblings make sure that I'm treated like a normal 23-year-old and not like a 5-year-old. Because there are people that are like, oh my God, you're so cute. How old are you? And I'm like, I'm 23. And it's so funny because we'll go out to like a restaurant and my mom and dad will be like, oh, Haley, do you have, your ID on you? I'm like, yeah, I always have it on me. Because they'll be like, oh, no, honey, you're not 23. You can't have that. And I'm like, really? My ID says I can't. My parents always get these looks because I'm the size of a child, but I'm 23. And it's so funny because my parent, like me and my siblings will go out. And of course, like, I will get a drink. I'm 23. And, the people around us will just give like my mom and dad like these dirty looks like, how dare you do this to your child? And it's like, 23. I can drink if I want. Okay. What do your parents say to people that literally will take photos of you because of your size? So thankfully, I don't think we ever had that problem. One, because my parents never treated us differently from each other. Thankfully, I don't think my parents ever had that problem. I don't know. But I know my parents did at one point get told, like, because my mom's really smart, and she'll buy the capri pants because then they can become regular pants on me. So my mom will be like, okay, Haley, put these on. And we'll test them out and they'll fit me perfectly. And it's so awesome because I'll be trying to put everything together. And, my mom will get these looks like, what the heck is she doing? Like, because yes, I look like I'm a child, but I'm not. And it's so funny because my mom and dad will be like, there was this woman that kept looking at my mom and dad because my mom bought me a top that was kind of, how do I put this? It was definitely not a shirt that a kid should be wearing. Let's just put it as that. Because it kind of dipped a little bit. You could wear the top either as like a halter top, or you could wear the top as like off the shoulder kind of top. And I think the mother thought my mom was dressing me completely different. completely different because, yes, I do look like a child, but I'm not. Okay. So, the last and final question. Are we ready? What is your biggest pet peeve? I think when people underestimate me. Like, yes, I might do things differently, but they do usually get done. Okay. I think we went through everything. Alright, guys, so that's the end of this week. You know what? I'm going to go a little bit longer today, y'all. Let me give you guys a little bit of a longer live stream. Because I'm not going to have very much things to do. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what I'm doing now. So, this week's cover is Turn It Back. One call. So that's always really, really fun to do, one call stuff. Also, another thing to look out for, everybody, is my live streams. They are on every Wednesday. Live stream every Wednesday. New YouTube video every Friday. I do have a new intro, but you guys will still get the welcome back to my video. Yo, what is up, guys? It's your girl Haley here, back with another video. You guys will still get that in the actual video, because I feel like if I just take that away, it's just gonna be like, what the heck is she doing? But I do have a new intro, and I can't wait to use it. So that'll get introed in the next time I do a video. So this is the new intro, everyone. So this is my new intro, everybody. So it says live streams every Wednesday and videos every Friday. Thank you to my friend Duncan for making my intro and my outro. If you all do not know my outro, I'm going to show it to you guys. I do use this every video, so it has not changed from the past few years of me doing it. I absolutely love having my outro and my intro. It just makes it so much easier, especially when you're trying to put together a video, or you're just trying to get everything put together. Of course, I'm off Dynasty right now, but for all that does not know, Ainsley just graduated preschool. I'm very proud of her. She's going into kindergarten this year. I'm very proud of her. And she is a little girl. Ainsley has been on this channel multiple times. But for all that does not know, Ainsley has the same condition that we all do, except for me, because I have a different type. But my mother, my brother, my sister, and my niece all have the exact same type. I am a completely different type. I have type 2, 3. So I'm a rare type, but the doctors still don't know how my mom was able to have me, because technically type 1s are only supposed to have type 1s. So my mom is a spontaneous mutation, and she passed it on to my brother and my sister and my niece. And then I'm my own spontaneous mutation that was just very lucky, and God knew what he was doing and put me into a family of all wires. So I'm very lucky that I have the parents that I do, because they are always making sure that I'm fine and I'm okay. And yeah, so I think if I had a different family, I don't think that would be the way I am. I don't think I'd be as goofy as I am without my mom and dad. Okay. So, Ainsley graduated preschool. She's now up in kindergarten. And then she is so excited to start school. And little Miss Ainsley is now a Girl Scout, so she's following in Auntie Hey Hey and Auntie Bean and Mama and Nani's footsteps, where hopefully I'll get her. Hopefully she'll want to be like Auntie Haley and want to go for those high awards. So I'll be very, I'm very proud to see how she turns out with scouting. But yeah, so she's a daisy right now. So she's all excited because she gets to wear, her sash. And she's like, Auntie, I'm like you. And it's so cute of how excited she gets to be a Girl Scout. I remember when I was a Girl Scout, it was so much fun. And I made lifetime amazing friends being a Girl Scout. So I love that. Okay. What is one quote you always live by? So one quote I always live by, my family has this fun rule that my mom and dad always said, because my parents never hold us back. We know our limitations, so we know when we can fully go at it or we know when we need to dial back. My parents have this quote that we always lived by when we were kids, and we still live by it now, where if we're gonna break, have fun doing it, because we're gonna break no matter what. So why not have fun and enjoy ourselves than not have fun, being miserable, being in a bubble. Like, our family goes through so much because of this condition. But here's the thing, my family, we're all strong because, one, we have faith. Two, we all love each other a lot and we always support each other no matter what. And three, we know we have this condition, but we never let it change our lives or define the way we are. So I think that's kind of something that we always found that's fun. And you know what? Yeah, we know surgeries are going to happen. Like, this is the new scar. But we always know, like, surgeries can happen and breaks can happen. But our family's rule... Ava, what's the family rule that we have? When we break, what are we supposed to do? Have fun what? Have fun doing it, kiddo. Even this one is part of our family. She's my niece. This is my second niece. So this is Ava.
Yeah.
She's my oldest niece.
Yes.
Ainsley's my youngest.
Yes, I'm 9 years old.
I'm aware. I have been your aunt since you were 4. I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
Aves, you want to come sit in here?
I'm going to come back to my game. I just want
You can bring your game in here, honey.
Okay, I'll go too.
I think she forgets that she can come in my room whenever she wants. Because I have 2 nieces that... Ainsley and Ava are both of my nieces, and I love both of them to the moon and back. And I'll always do it. What's your iPad at, honey?
8.
Okay, plug into Auntie's charger.
This one?
Mm-hmm. It's a 10-inch cord, so it'll fit up here. I bought a 10-foot cord because when I was in the hospital, my longer cord was only like 6 feet and didn't even reach the hospital bed, so I had to steal my mom's.
Sorry.
You're good. It's just a water bottle. I've done worse. Trust me.
You spilled it on your computer?
No, I've spilled it all over my bed. Let's just say Mommy was not too thrilled with Auntie at that point. But yeah, so basically our family rule is if you're going to break, have fun doing it. So that's why we always try to say live life to the fullest and never be afraid to be yourself. And that's why I have a thing that's on my phone that says be strong, be different, be you. All right, guys, that is the end of this week's live stream. I love you guys so, so, so very much.
Bye.
I will see you guys in the next live, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. I love you guys. Comment, like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you're notified whenever I do post and whenever I go live. I love y'all. And bye, guys.